It's that time again. Every 10 years since 1790, the United States government conducts a constitutionally mandated census of the population, and 2010 is a census year. The purpose is to determine the number of people living within the United States and our territories. These data are used by our nation's leaders to help make vital decisions on behalf of all residents, including those residents in Alachua County. Census data also affects how more than $300 billion in federal funds are distributed to state and local governments each year. The 2010 census is quick and easy to fill out. Here's a brief overview from the U.S. Census Bureau.
On April 1st, 2010, our nation will be counted. Every person, whoever they are, wherever they live. And what we learn will transform what we know about ourselves. The 2010 census, it's a new portrait of America. The 2010 census is an exciting milestone for America. It promises to deliver accurate information about our diverse and growing population. And it's important for the future of every community. Census data will be used to allocate over $300 billion in federal funds every year.
The 2010 census will be important to the nation because it is the foundation of our democracy.
The census, no matter when it is the consummate partnership between local, state, and federal government.
Communities use the data to plan for their future, like disaster and emergency services, healthcare services, schools, transportation, libraries, senior centers, and more. The 2010 census builds on the success of previous censuses and is the best planned and most well-researched census ever. And innovations, like a new short census form, will help to make it even more successful. The 2010 census, it's easy to complete. Data are always confidential and safeguarded. It's important.
This census is a commitment to the American way of life. To be counted as a resident of the United States, I think, is one of the proudest things that can happen to you in this country. It's important. Stand up for yourself, be counted, let people know you're out there.
The 2010 census, it's a new portrait of America.
A photograph, a time and place, a picture holds a moment's space, a portrait of hopes and dreams, telling the story of our times. And for now we know that we're changing fast, and for now it's clear that we've left the past. America, let's celebrate. We're proud and we stand tall together. A portrait of us all.
The 2010 census, it's a new portrait of America.
Now let's take a look at the news from around the county.
A short video that I'd like to start. I'd like to introduce myself.
Alachua County is gearing up for the 2010 census. Census Bureau representatives addressed the County Commission at a recent commission meeting, and County Commissioner Rodney J. Long is heading up the county's Complete Count Committee. Long says our community faces some distinct challenges in getting an accurate count.
We plan on having a big census meeting, bring everybody in, talk about the census, and then from there we'll start breaking up into subgroups of different groups that we're going to need for people to go out and to educate and to arm themselves with information and organize and develop the strategies for getting the word out to those, particularly to those groups of individuals that are hard to count individuals. Our students, for example, are hard to count. We also have other populations that are very, very difficult to count. Many of our minorities and many of our people who are on different types of government assistance programs, live in different housing developments. They are groups that we're going to do specifically targeted outcome. And many of our rural communities, many of our rural residents in our rural communities, we're going to have to try to have outreach to those as well.
Long is hoping the county can improve community response by 10% or more over the 2000 census.
Last time around in the census, Alachua County only had a 62% response rate, which in the scheme of things is not very, very good. It's probably in the top third percentile, but I'd like for us to be in the top 5 percentile. My goal as the chair of the Complete Census Count Committee is to try to have at least 73-75% of responses of people for the ballot on April the 1st. There are a lot of dollars that are counting on it. There are dollars for block grant dollars, dollars for transportation, representation in terms of political representation. All of those things are at stake when it comes to the complete census.
For more information, visit www.census.gov.